Hey, my name is Oscar Guy Dude. This is my tutorial on Very Odd Parents Breaking the Rules 80%. It's been a long time coming doing this tutorial, and I just haven't had the time to do it with school and everything. But I'm doing it now. I just finished the text version earlier today, so I'm gonna do the series. It's gonna be, part by part. It's not gonna be like a whole video. But anyway, you can play this game on emulator, Dolphin 5.0, just because the speed run's a little newer, so not many people will have the disc on them. So you can do this on emulator, just make sure the Dolphin is on 5.0 and you don't use save states, that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's it. So to start the game here, make sure you don't have, a memory stick on the Dolphin. And the time starts once you click new game. It's fairly simple. The intro is fairly simple. It's just matching through text and your basic platforming. This game doesn't have much glitches yet, because I'm kind of like the only person playing it. But yeah, just keep spamming A. And I'll go slow on the parts you should do button presses on and everything. So yeah, this game's like, I don't know why I wanted to run this game. I remember when I was playing this game as a little kid, and I was at the medieval part. I could never pass the part where you had to pull the sword out this thing. Like, it was just impossible. Anyway, we're coming up to the part where you have to press buttons. Oh, you have to actually press buttons other than A. So you're in court and all that. I don't know about the game. Like, I don't know the story. You keep spamming. Like, I wish I can skip these cutscenes. It's just like more than half of the game. Anyway, he's gonna turn upside down. That's gonna happen. Okay, when she says try it now, you wanna start spamming your R bumper as soon as she does that, and then she's gonna say try it again. Or I mean, he's gonna say try it again, and then when she says you can adjust your view, you gotta spam L, and then once you spam L and it lets you move, you can start moving backwards or forwards, I guess. So yeah, all the jumping and everything. There's a lot of this text.
Be careful on these narrow pipes, hon. You have to get across and press that big red button. What happens if I fall?
Yep, fall. You spawn back here. Here's like a little first trick here. You could kind of, if you time your jumps very well, you could kind of you can get on that plank there without collecting a crown. And what the crown will do, if once you collect your first crown, that'll give you like a dialogue and all that stuff. And I usually just save the dialogue for like the second part. But there's a really hard thing to do, where you could jump on here and here, and like jump over here a little bit and not get any crowns, and then just complete the level like that with no crowns. So you jump on the button. Pretty straightforward. Yep, you get the text thing. Spam text, hop on the flower. Give more dialogue. You kind of want to position yourself so you can like you're on the right of this little hole here. So you just go straight forward and all that. And what you want to do is you want to double jump on this rope here. So you'll be going fast, double jump on the rope, and you go to that. Oh shit! You go to the. Don't look at that. You go to the star that's on the cave over there, and you'll get muted by dialogue. So you spam. Once he says pretty body, you can go. Once you get to the end of this, that cave or whatever, you want to turn around. They'll position the stars in a way where you can like collect all of them easily, but I fucked it up. So we're just gonna have to improvise. Oh yeah, once you're, I think it's because I wasn't fast enough, but once you go down here, you go all the way down to the cave, and you turn back around. So people press L, you turn back around, you can go out, and then you collect the 3 stars right here. You cut off the star that's about to go down here, and it'll stop. Climb up here, get the star, then get the star right here. You'll be meted by more text. Spam it. You want to dodge this card. You don't want to get no Crimson Chin cards. Yep, and that's the end of the level, end of the intro at least. Okay, so here's the thing about this game. So in every single level except for the intro, the default choice will be by save, and what you would do is you press A on save and then just spam B, and it'll get you out of here. But make sure on your first level you go up to save, because it's automatically gonna be don't save. So go up to save, then press B, and then it shows Timmy's house. People, if you guys are using splits, then that's when you do your split. But I don't use splits. So when you spawn here, you're gonna go count 1, spam A. You're gonna go back, count 1, spam A. And you're gonna go to the next level, which is a badge too far. Just spam A more.
You don't seem to love the squirrel. And when Squirrely Scout is that? Gotta go, come on. Hey, Squirt, I'm ready for. There's no way. Who knows? Oh, that's irritating. Uh-oh.
So yep, second level is about 10 levels or so. Funny thing is, if you look at Timmy on the left right there, his eyes are open, but he's actually sleeping right here.
Quiet, Timmy. Wanda? Yeah? So, tomorrow. The squirrely. What? And that's
You kind of want to hold left the whole time, so when you're able to move. When he says 10 hut, you can move. You chase the star around here. Sometimes they'll stop, sometimes they'll not. You just want to cut out the stars all the time. If you're pretty good, you can kind of position yourself behind this kid, and it'll start you off a little ahead of the fence. So after you're done talking to him, you can just walk over. I screwed up because I'm bad. So you want to walk to the left here. You meet it by more dialogue.
And watch her. Ooh, Timmy, look, that hut. Looks like there's a Squirrely Scout trapped in there. Rescue time. I'll take it easy.
And these Squirrely Scouts are bitches, so like she'll sometimes position herself here. You gotta kind of get lucky and not get caught in her fucking meme.
Any idea what I heard, son? Vicky.
So you spam, unlock. Oh, phew. So yeah, this is about like, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. Getting caught by her beam. But most of the time, you won't be as slow as me, and you'll just be able to, here's another example. You'll be able to, just pass her. You won't get hit by the beam at all. It's just, you gotta be fast. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think the game glitched or something. But yes, those beams are aids. Anyway, you could chase this, go by this tree here, and you two would meet. You always want to cut off the stars here because they'll stop. They'll stop if you're kind of in front of them ahead, and they'll just like breather. That's what I call it. But oh my god. So usually, if these cream girls are not aids, you could just go past them all the way to the left.
I found him! The last squirrely scout!
Uh-oh, busted!
Holy moly, I'm actually getting aids right now. But yeah, you pass them. You can kind of like, if you have enough practice, you can position yourself where you could talk to them and look at the door you're supposed to go out of. Because the camera kind of fucks itself up here, so you could just aim and then it'll fix itself. Here's one of the little time savers here. You go in this cave, and you get the star here, and you'll cut it off by going like a little to the corner. It'll start slowing down. You'll turn around and you'll go back here.
Not bad for a boy.
You'll run. Double jump on this thing here, and right here is like I guess it's a time saver. What you do is you just hop on this rope here, and you can take the rope all the way over here, and you can make the star stop on like the second platform, and you can get it easy. And you could also do it on this bridge too, just to prevent you from like jumping, because jumping just wastes time. Like overall, like I guess I'd say like 0.5 seconds, but it all adds up at the end.
That star's leading you into
So
danger.
let's not get caught here again like we've been doing. Catch the star.
Wow, it's
Go up to
River
the
Rapids,
platform here.
named after the
Star
first man to
platform.
cross the Charles Burlington River.
It sure does flow fast. How am I gonna get across?
I wish I
Can't
could,
really skip.
but we need water
Sometimes
for
you
that.
can skip text, sometimes you can't.
I've seen it.
It's, I don't know. It's like the dialogue and the cutscenes are half of this game, pretty much. But you go in here, you do an animation. You have more text. And Cosmo here will turn into a beaver, and then he'll stay a beaver for a second, and then once he turns off from the beaver, you should hold down B and approach the tree, so that the beaver comes out faster than if you would just press B right when you hit the tree. So you know, go ahead here at an angle, get the star. It's okay if it like gets ahead of you, because it's not really wasting time. Go off. You hold down B before you hit the tree. Okay, here you should never, ever, ever get caught by the squirrely girls or whatever the fuck. But right here, this bitch is a little tricky. She could flick and then you get caught. So sometimes if she's in a bad position, then you're just gonna have to wait, cause she has weird movement. It's the same thing here. You should never ever get caught here. Okay, and again, like double jumping wastes time, so you wanna like single jump on these. But if you don't feel safe enough to do a single jump, then you would just double jump. Here, you want to go way ahead. You want to go like way at an angle, because you do not want that star to go in that cave. Again, hold B before you hit the tree. Cut the tree down. You kind of jump ahead too. You don't have to collect the crowns if you don't want to. But if you're gonna do like a death warp, which in this run we do have a couple death warps, and you're like low on health, then, or I mean low on like actual life, then you're gonna want to collect some crowns, but you don't want it to be like out of your way. Sometimes if you jump and if you jump off that log and you if she catches you, you'll fall into the thing while she's catching you. You'll just spawn at the other side of the log where you were. So don't be surprised by that. Come up here, do this other one.
We would make a great bridge.
You make a great chase beaver, Hansel.
Ranger
At
Cosmo
the same
says
time, you can
three
walk up
bridges and
these.
roads
You
must
can
be
walk up
crossed
like the
with
logs
care.
in the water, except for the first one. This is another instance where the girl could like catch you at a weird angle, but like I've been going so slow and getting caught so much. I guess it decides just to give me a break now.
Joe, any...
Timmy. Timmy, yes, Timmy.
Yep, still straightforward. You just go. Cut down the brick or whatever, the log. Don't jump over here. Sometimes you'll get lucky and the star will just stop. Stop before it reaches way over here, but it's not likely. So you go over here. Get more platforms. And you go under this watchtower here. And you could wait for that beam to leave, but you know, you could just go around it as well. So you reach this next star platform and they'll turn you into a female.
The technique, we need a plan.
I gotta get a wish would...
The most AIDS thing about the game is like, if you don't know like when the dialogue ends and you can freely move, you'll just spam through dialogue and you'll just jump as soon as the dialogue ends because you're just spamming. Which just comes with practice and like consistency. So you want to go in front of the girls here. You want to hold the bottom left of your control stick down. Because once you're able to move, you can just do this. And now this is where you need some like memorization because they're each at different places. So the first one here is at the third one from the left. So if you count the second one from the left. So if you count 1, 2. I don't know what I just said. Anyway, it's in that third one from the right.
Trying to get out of here.
And then it's at the first one to the right.
Yes, I do.
Then straight across. And then over to the last one in the row. Whew. Looks like I'm gonna have to restart the game because I am really retarded. Anyway, it's at that spot. So here you spam text and you gotta do this matching game, which is straightforward. I don't know if they're the same exact inputs every time, but yeah, it goes really slow.
Oh, you're very good. I didn't know you could dance. You go, girl.
And just to note, like the tent thing, I get that consistently. And just cause like I forgot the positions right now doesn't mean I don't forget the positions when I speedrun it. And that's just a little oopsie that everybody does. But it's okay because I got an excellent at the Stepmania, so alright, so here you go into whatever this is, spam A. You hold down because you're gonna go into like a run sequence, chase sequence.
Wow.
More badges. I hear something. What? My badges. Tammy! Uh-oh. Me, oh no. She's gonna catch me.
Okay, so you just dodge all this shit.
Just keep running.
You can go to the left here after you dodge those rocks and skip these two without having to jump. And I can even skip that third one, but I'm not sure. So you just jump and everything, keep going. collect the crowns if you want to. Again, you can single jump all these, but if you want to be more safe, then you could double jump.
Oh no! Stop! Huh? We're sick of you. Yeah.
So yep, that's the end of the pretty much like the first part,
I'm sorry.
first level of the game plus the intro.
And I think, I learned that and it
Keep
was
spamming. You know, it does the start thing. You just press A and press B, because it'll just be on save and then continue out save. And it'll show Timmy's house. That's when you'll hit your split. And yeah, I promise the next videos won't be as bad as this one. So the next stage we're gonna do is Chinless Blunder.